Welcome back to Rugby Time, round 8 of the Dewar competition. I'm Josh Philpott, your host today, and a very special guest today, a 63 Test Wallaby veteran and local coach Matt Cobain, who is the assistant coach for the Rabo Direct Rebels. Great to have you out here.
Thanks very much, Josh. Great to be here.
Now, mate, one of the other things that you've had in your past, mate, you've actually coached Melbourne Uni, one of the teams that are playing today, Footscray Bulldogs versus Melbourne University. How long ago, mate, where was it that you were coaching this team?
It was about 3 years ago now, and I coached them for about 3 years, and it was a challenge. They've done well since, though. They had a couple of lean years there, but they're coming back into good form now.
They're actually playing for a great deal today. A good win today will mean Harold Mitchell Cup. Obviously the curtain raiser for the last game, Rebels versus Highlanders. Before we move on, let's have a quick look at the competition ladder. You can see the top three of Harlequin, Moorabbin Rams and the Footscray Bulldogs, who we're looking at today. Massive game for the Bulldogs today, Matt.
Yeah, it is. You see their position on the ladder there. If they can manage to jag a win, that certainly pushes them up into second. Important for Melbourne Uni too. They're not far off that. It's a very congested sort of ladder there. All wins are vital for those teams.
Yeah, the students, as you can see, they're currently 7th, but 5 points away from what is a very, very close bottom 5. But Footscray, if they do win, as we've mentioned, they can go to the top 2, which will mean the Harold Mitchell Cup curtain raiser for the Rebels versus Highlanders fixtures in a few weeks. Let's do a quick rundown of the two teams, mate. The Footscray Bulldogs first.
Well, Tim Dyack, his leadership will be very important for this young Bulldogs outfit, and of course Melbourne Lesser, a player who's been out of the system a little bit the last year or so, playing out of position at number 8. His runs from the back will be crucial in them going forward.
And in certainly in the back line, you can't go past the 9, Yamada, who's played a lot of rising, very exciting footballer. Martin Nahufahu at 10, key player. If we go to the students, Matt, in the forward pack, who do you like?
I guess young hooker Molly, he's been part of the Rebels setup in terms of coming in and training with us, expecting more improvement and a lot of leadership from him. Also young halfback Byron Crichton, he's a player to watch. He's got plenty of speed around the base of those rucks.
Yeah, we know Crichton, he's a very quality player, and actually wide the students have Vasily Leota and Anthony James, one of the quickest players in the competition. And as we can see, the students wearing resplendent pink socks there, Matty Cobain, supporting the Jane McGrath Foundation. Great to see them getting on board.
Yes, there's been a function today, Ladies' Day function. They're supporting the, as you said, the Jane McGrath Foundation. They look very good in their pink socks.
Hi, I'm Melissa Cunningham. I'm a former open water swimming world champion. I hold 2 world titles in 94 and 96. And also a world record for a 24-hour swim. So I come from a really strong background of endurance and swimming at a really high level. So in 2011, in early February, I was diagnosed with stage 3 breast cancer. It was quite advanced, and it was in my breast and also in my glands. So I went through chemotherapy, a mastectomy, radiation, and then I also had my ovaries removed for preventative, so it hopefully doesn't come back. So my life's changed a lot. I'm doing some work with McGrath Foundation. One of the really good things about McGrath Foundation is that they make it so easy for you to put together a high tea to raise money and awareness and funds, and that tie in between sport and women is such an important part. And not only just women don't get breast cancer, men get breast cancer as well, and I think that's an important tie-in, but really having that sporting background of getting everybody involved and everybody knowing about what's happening, and that whole tie-in of sport and awareness is a really great aspect of the McGrath Foundation. A lot of people think that when you have a cancer, being diagnosed with cancer is that it's a death sentence. So I really wanted to make sure that the people I worked with and the people that I was close with really saw someone strong and that you can get along with day-to-day life. And having that really great support network of family and friends and also work colleagues really gives you something to get out of bed on those days that you don't want to get out of bed for. But it's really changed my life significantly, I feel. My biggest message is that just know yourself and test yourself on the first of every month and really get an understanding of what's normal for you, and if anything changes, definitely go and see someone straight away.
Great to see some of the local footy getting behind some fantastic causes. And looking forward to joining us on the other side of this break here on Rugby Time.
Rugby Time, proudly brought to you by the Australian Rugby Union.